What would you change about dealing with insurance companies?
I mean, I love helping people. I love saving people money. And just, I like going after the people that's got the money, the insurance companies.
If you're seeing a house to where you could see if a roof was not installed properly on your own, or is there like anything or like pointers that, that you could look out for when you're looking at a roof, like, hey, that's not right?
You got to pick and choose. And look, for the people out there, please read the policies. Like, you have got to read your policy.
This is Chris Robinson with the Dreams and Keys team out of Seminole Realtors, Louisville, Kentucky, representing the state of Kentucky, and also we do business in Indiana. Along with me today is our team members.
Rayvon Matchin.
Julie Parker.
And Julie Parker. Let's give a hand for Julie, because she, we introduced her last time. Now we got her in the hot seat.
Yes,
we're gonna have her on the podcast
guys.
now. She's getting the full benefits of the team.
Yes.
With that said, I had to call in the homie. I had to call in the homie because this month, we're talking about roofing. So I thought, I had to call the best in the business. Without further ado, Jason Sweat, Next Level Roofing.
That's right. That's right.
Welcome.
Appreciate y'all.
So roofing in the real estate industry, regardless if it's commercial or residential, you got to have a roof, right?
Yeah, obviously.
So what inspired you to get into that business? How long you been in the business? Tell us kind of your journey through it.
Well, I've been in the business now since 2018. We used to storm chase.
Okay.
So I've been to Florence, North Carolina. We've been down to Ian and Florida when that hit. And I just seen the type of potential and how people needed help. We just went there as far as clean up and we started selling the roofs and it started booming from there. Coming back to Kentucky, noticed we had just as bad weather in Kentucky as we do in, hurricane states and, stuff like that. So I come back and me and a couple buddies, they streamed up their own roofing companies. I seen how successful they was. And so I was like, all right, well, I'm going to do the same thing. And so kind of took off from there.
Okay. And as far as volume, how much business do y'all do a year? How many roofs y'all do a year?
Last year we did close to, I say about a little over 200, 200 roofs. And that was during a big storm. We had one of the biggest hailstorms on record last year.
Okay.
In Goshen, Prospect, out in this area, Norton Commons, and Louisville, Shively. Shively got hit bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we was mainly stationed in Shively and out here in Prospect. We hit J-Town a little bit. There's a tornado in J-Town in April of last year. And we hit over there and did some good business. But yeah, and really, to be honest, Next Level just started that year prior. So we were still getting our feet wet, with this LLC. You know what I mean? So we're trying to build this LLC and this business and this brand. So yeah.
So were you in business before Next Level?
Yeah.
What did you do then?
It was more like I said, hurricane relief. I've always owned multiple businesses. I had car lots, restaurants,
Nice.
semi business. I always been in
those?
businesses. Yeah, I always had businesses.
So what was it everybody does it for the money, but what sparked the interest in roofing business?
Man, I like helping people, to be always real. I mean, I love helping people. I love saving people money.
Yeah.
And just, I like going after the people that's got the money, the insurance companies.
Right.
They got all the money and they get us all the time.
And they try to nickel and dime you
Dude,
too.
and why not get some of that back?
Yeah. That's
what you
know
pay
what I mean?
insurance
So I try
for.
to help
Yeah.
the customer, all these elderly people that don't know how to work it. I do all military discounts. Like if you're a veteran, active military, first responders, we're the only roofing company that does discounts. Yes.
Really?
I'm about to get your number because I'm a business too.
I would take advantage.
I'm big on that. I highly respect the military and so we're big on that. We're really big on that.
Yes, Miss Julie is VA. Thank you for your
Thank you
service.
for your services.
Thank you.
Yes.
That's good stuff.
So, do you primarily look for storm damages, or do y'all have business outside of that? Like, if somebody, What's the lifespan of a roof? Like, how long can a roof actually last? If you put it together good,
If you put it together right, you do everything. You add like the felt and the drip edge. You do the starter. You lay the right like shingles because we only lay Owens Corning like right now. We're specifically preferred contractor through Owens Corning, which is the top of the material, top of the line material right now.
Nice.
okay,
And usually the lifespan of an Owens Corning material is 30 years.
30
okay.
years.
It's 30
Wow.
years.
30
we give all
years.
30-year
I was
warranty.
thinking 10,
Yeah.
15.
Yeah, I thought it was
30
like
is-
15 or something, but you saying 30?
30. That's
30
nice
years.
quality.
And we give warranties with all of our work. It's 30-year warranty
Wow.
contracts.
Wow.
So yeah.
That's nice.
So can you break down like when you put a roof together, right? What's the components of a roof? Because I know a lot of people, you know, you got metal roofs and you got shingles, you got 3D shingles, and then you got it's
Right.
like a bunch of stuff going on.
Yeah,
So
there is.
what's like the basic from start to finish? If you did my roof,
Yeah.
what would be the process?
The process would come over, of course, do a full inspection, check for storm damage, do all that. We do drone analysis. We get on the roof if it's accessible, you know,
Okay.
as long as they know 10, 12, 12, 12 pitch, which is a different pitch and the height. So we look for storm damage. We assess everything. We show you what we find. And then from there, we go through like the insurance process, of course. You know,
Okay.
call the insurance. Let's get it approved. Have the adjuster come out. We meet with all the adjusters on site. So anytime they make a meeting, we're all me or my team. One of my team is there. So.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
And we get it approved. I mean, we hardly have any denials, man. We fight. I mean, we don't say no for an answer. We do color matches, eye tells. Like we push back. So, like we really fight for our clients and our customers. And after that, we get it approved, get the check. It's like a staged process. You usually get the first check within, I'm gonna say sometimes it's within a week, sometimes it's in a month. And it's a material check. So that's the first check that you receive. We get that and we do all the job on that first check. Like we get the material, we do all the labor, which involves taking off all the shingles all the way down to bare wood. And if there's any bad wood in the process, we cut out the bad wood and replace it with good wood. It's got to be a nailable surface.
Gotcha. So now a lot of that is that normally plywood?
It's normally plywood out here, like I said, in the East End, you have a lot of 1x8s. You know what I mean, boards.
Is there a difference between plywood and a 1x8?
Yeah, you got the plywood sheets. That's usually on your newer houses, the older houses that's built, prior. They usually have the 1x8s, which is the, the board roofing.
Okay.
So with
which
the
one's
board,
more
like,
durable?
I would say the board, the 1x8s is better. It's barely built. I mean, the plywood is it's kind of like a mesh. They do it for fast. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Fast construction
kind of thing.
Want that turnaround.
Right.
You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Okay.
So, but I mean, at the same time, I mean, we put felt on. We make sure everything's good. Put the felt on. We put starter, drip edge. We use top of the line materials, all OC, all Owens Corning, and we put the shingles on and bridge vent. Any type of like turtle vents to make sure it's breathing good. You gotta have the
Why is that important?
It's really important for your attic to breathe good because your soffit ventilates. They don't know it's a lot of components. Your soffit's got to have venting in it to where it sucks the air up through the attic so the air flows through. If it compresses that air and it gets too hot, it can like blister the shingles. It can make the shingles brittle to where they get damaged a lot easier. You know what I mean?
Is
And
your
it's
warranty covering that too, or?
Yes. Sometimes. I mean, my warranty covers as far as like all of the as far as like the shingle itself.
Okay.
You know what I mean? As far as the material laid down, if anything happens, now if it's caused to like storm damage, we come out and we go through the process again. But we do all of our stuff like if it's improperly installed, like I'm dealing with the customer right now. Actually, today we're installing hers because all of her shingles, they had the nail strip. You got to make sure all this like 5 nails in each shingle, okay? they put the line down and they put the nails an inch below the line strip, and all of her shingles are flipping up.
Wow.
Her whole roof. And
my
it's
God.
and the insurance obviously is not going to cover that because it's improperly installed. And yeah, that was a process. So she's really upset, and that's when you go after the installer. You know what I mean? So I printed her out this documentation saying, look, here's what it's going to cost. You're going to have to handle that on, through, I have lawyers too. You have to contact the lawyer and make sure that, he's going to owe you this. You know what I mean? Because he's, you got to stand behind your word, just like I would. That happened to me, which it hasn't. I would stand behind that and I would replace this lady's roof out of my pocket. So,
Yeah, that's the right thing to do.
So when I guess with that situation, when did that occur?
This roof was installed. I'm not gonna mention the name of the company, obviously. I'm gonna throw them under the bus.
You can tell us
It was kind of hard.
And Dreams and Keys don't want to get sued either.
But yeah, it was installed it was I think she said about 8 years ago.
Oh,
You know what I mean? And it was kind of bad because I had my son, and he don't work for me. I just had him doing the inspection with me one day, and he got up on the roof, and the shingles, one of the shingles actually slid off the roof, and he was on the edge, and he just had to jump off. Which thank God it was not it was just one story. It was only like 8 foot drop, but at the same time, he's like, man, I ain't messing with you.
A drop is still a drop.
I ain't doing this no other time.
traumatized the boy.
I'm doing my construction. I'm going back.
Now, as far as those situations where the insurance company is being hesitant, like how many times would you say you've encountered that?
A lot, man. These insurance companies, they push back. That's why they got all the money. You know what I mean?
They trying to save their money.
Yeah. And State Farm's real hard to deal with. You know what I mean? State Farm and Allstate, the biggest ones out there. Usually I have great outcomes with Erie. I do good with Erie. I do good with Nationwide. I do great with Liberty Mutual.
Okay.
It's just you got to pick and choose. And look, for the people out there, please read the policies. You have got to read your policy. Because you don't know what you're signing. And a lot of these are through escrow.
Yeah.
They are through your, your
Can
house.
you break it down?
When you get a house, say you buy a house and your insurance, they get the insurance for you. And so your mortgage company's on your insurance. So you get your check from the insurance company, obviously. Then they got to send it to the mortgage company. The mortgage company's got to sign off on it. And then you got to wait on that. It's just a whole mess. But you just got to be careful on what you got to read that. Your policy, man. I had people that had a $15,000 deductible.
God.
It was crazy. And she didn't even know it.
At that point.
And her house was like $400K. It really wasn't nothing crazy.
Yeah.
But a $15,000 deductible.
That's crazy.
But normally $15,000, you're not paying that much.
Nah, and we help them out though. You know what I mean? We do payment plans. I help them if they have to get loans. We have processes through that to where we can help you get a loan. We process all the paperwork to your bank, and we was actually doing the financing ourselves, and we was going through certain lenders, and man, their fees is ridiculous. It's crazy.
The lenders.
Yeah, the lenders, because we get a person like you said, we get them approved, and then all of a sudden we're getting fees for getting them approved, like $1,500, so nothing cheap, like $1,500 up to $2,500, just for one fee of getting them approved through the bank. So we kind of we got it set up through the process where we send in all the applications to their bank, and we make it a lot easier,
simplified a little bit.
Yeah. So it works out.
Let me ask you this. What has been the toughest part about putting these roofs together, as far as what is some I mean, I know height's an issue, but like
that's
like
an
what's
issue.
is it
That's
height
an
the
issue.
only issue?
I mean, heights is the issue, man. You gotta think it's the third most dangerous business you can get in.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? Like
It's
it's up
definitely-
there.
Hence why y'all charge what y'all charge for the service.
Man, I'm kind of scared of heights. I ain't even gonna lie.
And you're in the
right.
And I'm in this business.
So what do you? I mean, I guess do y'all do you train the employees to deal with that? Do you
Yeah, we-
screen them to see if they available? You know, can they?
Yeah, we do.
Deal
We
with
do
different types of
training.
heights?
We do training, and we make sure everybody's qualified. Of course, we carry insurance. I mean, all that good stuff.
Have y'all lost? I mean, have y'all lost anybody from?
I've had a couple people fall off of roofs, but thank God they didn't get injured.
That's good.
But now my crew now that was far as like my inspectors, like people that's on my team. Now my crew they actually did lose a guy last year
man.
that fell off a roof, and
sorry, that's
yeah,
I'm sorry to hear
the
that.
sidewalk,
So
yeah.
he hit the sidewalk.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Sheesh.
And it was just on a regular standard roof. I guess the way he fell, it was,
Yeah, it's probably
yeah, it was sad.
So
man.
do y'all have like? I mean, you know, I drive past, see people put roofs on all the time, but do y'all have like cables to like hold, make sure
Yeah.
you don't fall off?
Yeah, there's ropes.
Or is it like good luck?
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
No, there's ropes and there's bungees. I mean, I promise you, man, these crews, man, I call them superheroes.
right.
I'm not gonna lie. Like when they stand on these 10, 12 pitches with nothing sometimes, and I'm like, I just don't. I'm like, all praise to y'all, cause y'all, that's crazy.
Yeah.
But it's amazing to watch it. You know, even when I was in North Carolina when that hurricane hit, I was watching them. I'm like, and there's, you know, they got these bungees and they're going from one side to the other and this and this. I was like, man, they're crazy. They're like they really do this.
Right.
They do this, and they know what they're signing up for. You know, at the same time, like they know what they're getting into. And you know, it's mostly
a risk,
it's mostly Spanish. You know what I mean? Spanish people is doing this. My Mexicans, they're really great people. I mean, they're awesome people, and I mean, we can party with them. You know?
Okay, so let's, you know, it's the Angry Realtor podcast. You know, we keep it unfiltered, we keep it raw. So this is why I've been meaning to ask you, right? You ready?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Okay. As far as your employees that put on these roofs, we all know what it is. It's a lot of people from the Latino community. Shout out to the Latinos. I love y'all.
Shout out to the Latino community.
So this is what my question is. Since Trump has been in office, the orange guy, right? And you had this is like real
No,
spit.
it's real.
That's
So
a
you're a
valid
businessman at the
question.
end of the
Yeah,
day.
it's a valid
Yes,
So
question.
how have you been affected by ICE and the Trump administration? How has that affected your roofing business? Have you lost a lot of people? Have you lost a lot of immigrants? Have you been like I seen online, right? It was this I don't know who it was, but a lady ordered a roof to be replaced. Then she called ICE on the people, and then
I
ended up
did
paying the
hear
people
about-
for the
yeah.
roof.
I did
Like as
see
soon as I
that.
got done with the roof,
Yeah,
that's crazy.
ICE was
the
waiting
lady
on
was
them.
like,
yeah.
I'm calling ICE on y'all. Come get
man.
y'all.
That's
and then she
horrible.
didn't. These people done worked all, however long it took to put the roof on, and now they out of money and they getting deported.
That's dirty. That's that.
So I guess my question is, how has it been to navigate through this administration and the ICE and all of that?
It's a process. I'm not gonna lie. I've had my crews and like my top crew. I pretty much say they're the best crew in Kentucky.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like they do this. They was in North Carolina with me doing this, and I brought them back with me from North Carolina. And but yeah, they don't go to Indiana.
Oh.
Right? They don't go to Indiana.
Real little villains know.
And, we was down South 4th Street in Old Louisville. We just did one down there, and by the campus.
Mm-hmm.
And I had to call in my backup crew because my main crew said, "Nah, we can't do that because that's close to the ice spot."
Oh, and
Really?
they know.
That's close to the ice spot.
Wow.
Like we can't do it. And yeah, so I had to call back up, and they did it. And then my other siding crew, he just got picked up and sent back. And Yeah, it's been a little tough, man. It's been a
So
little
do
tough.
they like?
He said I'll be back in a month.
He said that.
Oh God.
A month.
He gonna go through a little hole and
He
then
tried-
and
he
then
tried to
he
make
gonna
something happen.
he gonna get that tunnel action.
He said, "Hey, Jay,
So, how many roofing companies are really active in the community? You think about 20, 30, 40,
Nah,
more than
man.
that,
As you
hundreds?
talking about companies in the
Yeah.
Louisville area?
Yeah.
About 700.
I'm about to say it got to be
I'll say
more.
between
Yeah.
750
Oh my gosh.
between 750 and 800 roofing
Are you
companies.
serious?
It's a lot of
Really?
roofing companies for
Yeah.
sure.
So is
yeah.
everybody going through the same issue?
I would say so. I would
And,
say so.
I mean, y'all don't have a union. I mean,
Is there a union?
unless there is one, but it's not like a roofing union like a UAW.
no.
So is it like are the owners? Are y'all talking about this? Like, hey, when we need to,
I mean, really.
do we need to pay this politician off? Or,
Oh my God.
like y'all, because at the end of the day, it's messing not
It's-
only with the people that working these roofs, but it's
It
messing with
is.
your pockets. Then
Yeah.
you gotta scramble and find somebody to replace.
And it's a sticky situation, man. But like I
Right.
said, at the end of the day, it's just like you gotta, just kind of gotta pray for it not to
Yeah.
happen. Be like,
Right.
man, because
Yeah.
like I said, we work in all areas. They're not. I mean, they need to make money. They gotta provide for their families.
Right.
You know what I mean? And so they ain't gonna turn down too much work, but they're gonna let me know where they don't want to work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got you.
But as far as like, I mean, I got right now, I'm gonna say a good probably 6 of my good friends that own very successful roofing companies.
Wow.
And I mean, like I said, they run into the same situation. It ain't nothing like you can speak on or you can do anything about because you can't do nothing about it. They just got to pick and choose, where they want to work and how they want to handle the situation and then go from there. I mean, whatever happens. I mean, I do whatever I
Have
can.
you
to help
been
out.
there when somebody's got picked up?
Nah, I actually haven't.
Okay.
I actually haven't witnessed it.
Okay.
But
You just
yeah,
got the call.
I
Like,
just got the call. My side.
they got Jorge.
They got him. I was like, man. And I hit him, I seen him on Facebook. I'm like, hey man, you back around? He's like, oh man, he said, I'm in Mexico. I said, oh damn. I said, they did send you back. He's like, yeah.
Wow.
He's like, he said, I'll be back in a month though. I said, all right, bro.
Time frame.
So I was like, all right, well, holler me. I said, well, send me your brother's number so I got business. I got more business.
Yeah.
So, but it is what it is.
That's just reality of it.
Yeah,
though.
it is. It's
That's
just
crazy.
So what's shingle roofs, metal roofs, right? Let's get back into the specific of the roof, right?
okay.
Shingle roofs, metal roofs. What's the pros and cons?
Metal roofs gonna last a lot longer, but at the same time, they're a lot more expensive. You know what I mean? They're more of like $700 to $750 to $800 per square, which is a 10 by 10 section, and which is a shingle roof is more like a, $450, in between $400 to $500. I mean, they always change the prices of materials.
Right.
Like it just went up another $8 per square in July. So it's always a price inflation and it's always something. But yeah, metal roof is more of like a 50-year type of warranty versus a 30-year. And they withheld like, of course, wind and stuff like that a lot better than the shingles.
Okay. What do mostly Louisville use?
Louisville usually uses like mainly shingles.
Okay.
I'm gonna say 80%.
Okay.
80% shingles.
So the metals are mainly like the countryside?
The countryside, yeah, mainly. The countryside or like a barn dominiums
Oh,
or
okay.
garages or like outbuildings of that nature. But yeah.
Okay. And do you have an apprenticeship program for the younger kids that are interested?
As of right now, nah. I mean, they do learning through like online and YouTube. It's Roof Sales Mastery. Shout out to her. She does a lot. She's big in it. And I
Everything's
I
on
learned a
YouTube
lot
now.
from everything's YouTube.
To a
man.
university.
I mean, we do meetings and I YouTube and she explains it. You know, so I mean, we do Zoom meetings and stuff like that, and we do safety, like little courses, stuff like that. But I mean, yeah, I mean, right now I only have 4 salesmen right now, and it's me and my partner on the back end that run it. So
Okay. You go door to door.
yeah, we're pretty much door to door. I mean, we're getting we got our name out there. So man, we're with the Builders Association now. We're on the committee.
good.
I'm tied in with Jose Cabrera, which is the mayor of Bullitt County,
nice.
and Bryce Gold, which is the Chamber of Commerce.
You in Korea?
Huh?
Korea? You in that group?
No, I don't think so.
The investors, real estate investors?
No, I don't think so.
That's something you may want to.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I'll check on that. And Jack Black, I'm not Jack Black. John Black, I think, is LaGrange mayor.
Okay.
Yeah, we're tied in with him. We do a bunch of like any type of builders associations or builders conventions, and just to get our name out there. Because like I said, you got to compete with these big guys.
Yeah,
You know
I
what I
didn't know
mean?
there was 700 of y'all out here.
Yeah,
That's a lot.
I was like, wow.
There's a lot.
I bet that probably forces business outward as far as working in the counties outside of Louisville as well.
Yeah, because we usually run like a 60-mile radius of Louisville.
Got
You
you.
know what I mean?
So you'll go to Lexington and do?
We will go to Lexington.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll go to Lexington. I mean, I don't like to go to Lexington. We'll go.
Rather be closer, but yeah.
Rather be in Louisville, but
Right.
Yeah.
But like Southern Indiana, like E-Town, I really don't like going too much farther than E-Town, but we will. We will for because if you have to do anything more than an hour out, of course I have like an RV that we can take. It's nice, and we can set up shop and stay down there. But it's just kind of like the storm chasing situation. You know? So I kind of like to stay within that driving range of like going there. It's a 2-hour drive there and back. You know.
Yeah.
So
You don't want to go too far to where it's like 4 hours in total or something like that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I'm just hoping, like, even the tornadoes, we had 6. Y'all know we had 6 tornadoes
6
in Kentucky. I think it was Monday.
Really?
Monday, yeah. Grayson. It hit
Yeah.
Grayson
What?
County.
Oh my God, really?
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah, it hit Grayson County, hit Nolan Lake.
I actually read something that that Kentucky is turning into like
Tornado
more,
Alley.
Yeah, Tornado
Yeah.
Alley to even like the old Midwest.
It is. It's kind of crazy because you got to think Tornado Alley was more Tennessee area. Because I have family in Tennessee, like by Memphis and Jackson. You know, I go down there a lot. And so that was Tornado Alley for the longest.
Yeah.
And now
It
it's
moved up north.
up this way.
Yeah.
It's done moved up.
You need to move
this
back
way.
down.
Yeah, so it's kind of it's crazy, but
That's unfortunate, but it's more business for y'all.
I mean,
though.
hey, listen, I got my little grandson. Right? And he's 3. He's a trip. And I'm like, hey, anytime it storms, I'm like, Bentley, I said, break out your little hell dance for me real quick.
You got a hell
Hey, he does it, dude.
Oh my God.
He does the dance and everything. I'm like, yeah. I was like, there you go. I
That's
said,
your
bring it.
mascot.
He said, make it rain.
Make it rain. You know, hey, come on. Come on.
Money coming in.
So how long does it take to do a roof?
Man, depending on the size, of course, but we usually get roofs done in a day.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
A lot of times,
I'm moving.
really not.
Yeah.
We get it done within an 8 hour. Like I say, my
Yeah.
team, depending on how big it is, depending on how hot it is.
Yeah,
That's
that heat,
that's a big factor
Yeah.
too.
And y'all work through all seasons?
Yeah, dude, we was putting roofs up in the snow.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
They don't
Is
stop.
is it difficult to do that because of the temperature, or because does something happen to the materials when you put it up? You know how you can't paint in freezing weather?
Well,
Is it the
yeah,
same thing with
yeah.
roofs?
Well, they
Like-
say yes. They say because it's an asphalt, and they have a seal tab under, you know what I mean, to where it seals up under the other shingle to where it don't blow up. So they have to seal. So they say you cannot really apply shingles on a roof below 32 degrees, which is freezing.
Oh.
It's like anywhere from like 32, you ain't supposed to. I mean, we wouldn't be out there at 32 below, but there's been snow on the ground when we was doing it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, it has to be warm enough. But after like a period of time, as long as the sun hits it, it's going to get it hot enough to where it seals that seal tab and where they don't blow up. So,
Yeah.
Wow.
That's interesting.
What people that are homeowners, right? Like, you know, you gotta a lot of people don't understand that, you know, when you purchase a house, you're not leasing it anymore, meaning that, you know, you can't have a landlord come in, switch out the refrigerator, do this, do that, change the plumbing. I mean, once you own the house, you're on your own. I mean, you got warranties, you got homeowners insurance, but at the end of the day, you're gonna have to figure it out. So for people that
Sorry.
No, you
own
fine.
homes, right? What can they do to help preserve their roof? That they get the most out of their roof? Or is it just kind
That's a
of,
good question. That is a good
is it
question.
one of those things where can you pressure wash the roof throughout the years? See, what type of
He's like,
what
I wouldn't
type
do
of
that.
what type of maintenance can you do on your roof to make sure it lasts those 30 years?
It's just,
Do
man.
you save like some extra?
Yeah, I always
cases?
give, every time we do a roof, I always give them an extra bundle of shingles to match.
Okay.
So, yeah, so we'll do that. But yeah, I mean, as far as that, man, because ain't really nothing you can do. You know
Okay,
what I mean?
all right.
I mean, really nothing you really, but just get it inspected. Let's get it checked out by a professional. And man, please, people, like, make sure these roofing companies have credentials. Like we are A+ rating through BBB. We're one of 15 companies that's Google guaranteed. And like I said, there was 800. We're one of 15 that's Google guaranteed. We're fully insured.
That brings
That's
the
a
number
big
way
deal.
down.
That's a big deal.
That's
a
credibility.
Why
right
is
there.
it a big deal? I never even heard of that. So you saying Google?
Google guaranteed. That means if anything,
So is Google paying for it?
yeah, Google will
Wow.
reimburse you like up to $2,000. Yeah,
What?
up to $2,000
Really?
for yep.
Oh, okay.
So it's a
We
big.
learned something today.
Learn
Yeah,
something?
yeah, that's
That's
a big deal.
credibility.
That's a really big deal, and we're proud of that. And yeah, I mean,
So what was the process in order to become Google guaranteed? Did y'all have to like?
that's all on my back end. That's she handles
Okay,
that. That's my chick.
all right.
She handles
That's
all
why you got
that.
her.
To the secretary.
Hey, she
Right.
kills it. Jessica Williams, yeah.
Hey,
She's
yeah.
killing it.
All right, Jesse, she's getting it done.
She's getting it done.
But it's some type of paperwork information that you got to submit.
Yeah, you gotta qualify, man. You gotta qualify. You gotta send in all the right credentials, and you know you gotta do business right. Like I said, we do business right from start. You know what I mean? Like we take care of the homeowner. Like we want to make sure that their roof is gonna. That's your most important investment that you're gonna make. Is your roof, then your car. You know what I mean? Then your car.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because your roof is protecting everything.
Yeah.
So I mean, so that's your most important asset, and we want to
Right.
make sure that we're taking care of the customer and the homeowner 100%. You gotta watch these scammers. There's a
My
bunch
gosh.
of scammers. So
Yeah.
yeah, we gotta watch out for that. So always look them up. Always look them up.
Okay.
Is there like anything that, I guess, like if you're seeing a house to where you could see if a roof was not installed properly on your own, or is there like anything or like pointers that you know that you could look out for when you're looking at a roof? Like, hey, that's not right. You
As
know?
far as it's really hard. As far as from the ground, it's really hard to tell.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just like that one roof we're doing, like I said today. I mean, we really couldn't tell until we got on it. You know what I mean? Once you kind of start like looking around and doing your initial inspection,
Yeah.
then you start
Then
seeing
you can see if it's installed,
You know what
yeah.
I mean? You can tell it's installed improperly. But yeah, I mean, it's really hard to tell from the ground. I mean, you obviously if it's a bad hailstorm, you can see like hail spots, or if a wind has got a blown shingle
Yeah,
off,
blown-
you see
yeah.
blown shingles off
Yeah.
and stuff like that. But as far as like we need like hands on. See, like drone, even my drone can like pinpoint it. You know what I mean? So. I mean, as far as like seeing it from the ground, it's kind of
gonna be tough.
Do you,
kinda hard.
do you charge to come out and?
We do all free inspection. We do all free TARP services, free inspections, whether you file a claim with us or not, or file a claim or not. So yeah, we do all it for free. So
Good to know.
it's all about helping people. You know
No,
what I mean?
that's good business.
It is. I mean, plus word of mouth is the biggest thing.
That's
Oh, yeah.
that's the
Word of
best
Best form of
advertising.
advertising.
Yeah, word of mouth is the biggest thing. That's what I've always even, went about growing up. You know what I mean? You do right, you do
Right.
business right the right way. Because, I mean, I don't really only work one job that I had to punch clock in. I'm 45.
Yeah.
So I've always owned businesses. I always, you know what I mean? It's all about your name. You know what I mean?
Right.
If you got a good name out here, then people know you, and they're gonna refer you, and they're gonna tell their family members
Right.
and all that. So you know,
Yeah,
in
yeah,
the real estate business.
Exactly.
Referral based. That's the best. Referral
Five-star
based.
rated.
Right?
Dreams and Keys team.
Yeah, put that in there.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
good
that's
stuff.
what it is.
So how many people you have on your team currently?
I mean, currently right now we got 6, including myself.
Yeah.
And it works good that way.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, my buddy up in Chicago, up in Rockford, he owns A Pro, and he's got a whole team. He probably does 30, 40 million a year.
Gosh.
You know what I mean? He
Wow.
said, he even that's my mentor.
Oh, okay.
And you know what I mean? So yeah, he said, Jay, just keep it small. He said, the less people you got to mess with, the more better off you're going to be. And so, yeah. So we're doing good. We're doing good. I mean,
And where are you originally from?
Louisville, Kentucky.
So you're originally from Louisville.
Yeah, South by
but then-
Churchill Downs.
Nice.
Okay, you with the
Taylor
Iroquois?
Boulevard. I went to Iroquois.
All right.
I went to Iroquois.
Man.
I went to Fraser, Iroquois Middle, Iroquois High.
All
That's cool, man.
right.
Yep.
Well, we about to wrap this up, man. We ain't gonna keep you too much longer.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what else I can ask you about.
No,
a roof.
you covered it all. I think. Yeah.
It's a million
Yeah.
things.
Yeah, that's
Other-
how it goes.
well, let me ask you this. So you got in Miami, you got what's those tiles?
Oh, the
The
Spanish.
slate, like they got the slate, and then they got the tile roof, and we don't do it. We don't do a lot of
Why
that.
don't they do that up north? I seen the house in my neighborhood that had it, but once the person bought it, a new person bought it, they had tiles that looked similar to that, but they were, it was shingles that looked like that.
like the tile type of shingles.
Yeah,
and they even
like it
have
was
tile,
like circle or whatever.
Yeah, they even have like a tile type of a metal too that looks like it's a metal
Wow.
that looks like shingle. And it's just different. I mean, this stuff is expensive though. Once you get into like a serpentine type of like slate and tiles, I mean, they hold up. But like I said, we don't get crazy winds like that, hurricane type of wind. You know what I mean? That's more for like houses on the coast. You know what I mean? I don't see too many. I mean, if you go to Old Louisville, you go by like Cherokee Park and Old Louisville, you'll see some. There ain't a lot though.
But do they last like shingles and metal do? Or
I mean, they
do.
do.
They last longer?
They do last. I mean, I don't know that. Like I said, we haven't installed any, so I really can't tell you too much about it. But I know they last just probably as long as a metal roof would.
Okay.
Probably more expensive.
Yeah, a lot expensive. I'm like a lot. And you got to think if you don't already have that on your roof, because the insurance companies they only pay for what's on your roof prior. So this would be if you don't have it on your roof and you want it, this would be an upcharge.
Yeah.
Out of the cousin. And a lot of people they're like,
They're not trying to pay.
they be
Yeah.
trying to pay their deductible. You know what I mean? Oh, these people are crazy. I'm like, you respond. That's why it's
You're
called
not getting away from that.
deductible.
Yeah.
It's deducted. You owe that.
Right.
And I try to
Oh
explain
my
that.
gosh.
It's crazy.
Some people don't know that it's a lien too.
Yeah. I'm like, you ever been in a car wreck? Yeah. You had a deductible, right? You had to pay it. You know what I mean? I'm like, these people are crazy. I'm like, I got you a $30,000 roof. You can't give me $1,000 deductible. Like, you know what I mean? It's just, it cracks me up. It cracks me up.
Priorities.
But yeah.
So what? Let's talk about this deductible game, right?
Yeah.
What should a client, if they're listening to this podcast, what price range should they keep their deductible in? I mean, it's all about what you can afford, but
It's all about
Should
what
you-
you can afford, yeah.
what's the average? Like 500.
The average deductible right now on, let's say, a $500,000 home is anywhere from $2,500 to $5,000.
Okay.
That's the average. You want to keep it. You want to try to keep it at $2,500. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be honest. I just had my house redone. I just had my roof on. I just put all new fascia, gutters, all everything on my house because I had a storm, and it got approved. So I raised my deductible up to it was $2,500. I raised it to $5,000, so it lowered my premium, my annual, $1,000. So instead of being $3,200 a year, now it's $2,200 a year. So I'm like, because I mean, if it comes another storm, I'm gonna be $5,000 out of pocket.
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
I mean, the last roof that was on there for, God, probably 20 years. I don't really know, but I'd say 20.
Yeah.
What's the? Let me ask you this, because you just sparked something. What's the importance of gutters with the roof?
The gutter, all right, that's a good question. I'm glad you asked that. The gutters, you want to go depending on the pitch of your roof, like a 10-12 or a 12-12, like, you know what I mean? You want to go, if your roof pitch is steeper, you want to go with a bigger gutter so it'll catch it, because you got a lot faster water. There's more flow coming off your roof, and there's more water coming faster. So if you have a 4 or 5 inch gutter, it's going straight off of it. Yeah, it's coming down faster.
Right.
So you want to go with a 6 inch gutter, and that's why I try to.
So the steeper the roof, the wider the gutter.
The wider the gutter, 6 inch.
So what about like gutter guards and all? What's the importance of those? Should people get them? Or should people look to clean out their gutters all the time?
If you're around trees, you know what I mean. That's what I tell people. If you're around trees, you're gonna collect debris. Like people, your neighbors, whatever. You might want to go with a gutter guard. They're not that expensive. You know what I mean? It ain't nothing crazy. But I always try to pitch that. But if you're not around trees, you don't really need gutter guards. You know what I mean? Nothing's going to collect it except like granules, and that's going to wash off into your, you know what I mean, your downspouts. But yeah, if you're around any type of trees or any type of debris that's going to be blowing off, you want to definitely get gutter guards.
Cool.
And I always try to upgrade them anyway today. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So I mean, if you're gonna do it right, because you can get a different color. Like they got different colors for your shingles that you can go with. You know what I mean? There's always upgrades. You can go with like a nicer, you know, like a green or a red or a multicolor, and you want to put a dope gutter with it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Why not?
Why not?
You doing it, you know. I just got you approved for your roof. You might as well throw it.
He gonna take care of your
Hey,
roof.
listen, you know
might as well.
So that's what it,
Right. The hustle.
It's all about it.
Yeah.
I got you.
It's all about it.
Well, we're near towards the end, and I usually do 5 questions, rapid fire 5 questions. Whatever you can think of, let us know what your answers are. You ready?
Huh?
All right, first question. If you was new and you was trying to get into the business and be the next Jason Sweat, what would your recommendation be? What advice would you give a young entrepreneur?
A young entrepreneur is just get out here, man, do business right. Door knock. Like, don't stop. Don't ever let no discard you. Don't ever let some old lady cuss you out and that be the end of it. Nah, you know what I mean?
We deal with that too.
Everybody gets that old lady.
You got that old lady, and she might go in the house, say she's gonna get a gun. It's okay.
Oh my God.
No, hold on. It ain't okay.
I'm leaving.
Right.
But yeah, just keep a positive attitude, man, and good things to come. Good things to come.
What is something new? Second question. What is something new as far as materials that's coming to your industry that y'all starting to use?
We're starting to use a serpentine shingle, which they've been in business forever. It's more of, like you said, like a designer type of shingle. And they're like, you know, they got different shapes and different designs and stuff like that. And they're really cool. I mean, it's something like more of the West Coast, and you know what I mean, that they're doing more in Florida. They're doing as well. So I'm trying to dip into that more, you know what I mean, as far as like the more designer, the more, you know, elegant look.
Yeah.
Luxury.
It's all about hey, listen, it's all about the female. Isn't it?
Hey, it is.
Right, I'm let you know that.
Yeah.
I've been in sales
You gonna
forever.
change the name to
I've
Ladies
been in
Man
sales
Roof.
forever. Hey, look, it's all about the
He
women
knows how
and
to
what they
market.
want.
Most definitely.
I'm like, and I ain't never heard one woman say, "Let me talk to my husband." Nope.
It's always the other
It's
way
always
around.
the
It's
man.
always
Let me
the
talk
other-
to my wife about it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Third one would be, what would you change about dealing with insurance companies?
Man, change.
If you had something that you could change that would make everybody happy, make the process flow seamlessly, what would you change?
Man,
About dealing with, what part of dealing with the insurance company would you change?
Man, I'm trying to figure this one out because they hard. These insurance companies are hard. They push back. They push back. Just know what you're doing. Just pushing the paperwork correctly. Like if everything that you have when you file the claim, if everything is filed properly, like you have everything down to ITILs, down to estimate. You've done everything front to back and it's perfect. Send that in first. Like don't ever try to push a claim because then they say no, it's pushed back and can be streamed out for months down the road. So on my end, it's just getting it together more. You know what I mean? More better, I would say.
Yeah.
So they can approve it faster.
Okay. Fourth question. With this current administration moving forward, we got about a couple more years to the next election. How are you going to focus on your employees and making sure that you know how to deal with the ICE situation?
Man, it's just like that's the type of situation that you can't control. You know what I mean? You really can't control that. You know what I mean? So just hope everything goes well, and just trying to put people in the right place.
Try your best.
I'll leave it up to my crew. You know what I mean?
Get on that roof. Good luck.
Yeah, I'll leave it up to my crew. And if he says, Jay, I'm not going there, I'm like, all right, well, you ain't got to go there. If you feel like you don't want to go there, you good.
All right.
Well,
And fifth and last question. How do people find you? What's your contact? And also tell them about the referral fee.
Yeah, it's nextlevelroofing.com. You can check us out. We got one of the best websites out, hands down. Like I said, we're Google guaranteed, A+ rating, BBB, 5-star across the board, multiple reviews. I give $300 referrals for any friends, family that you have that you send my way. You can reach me at 502-492-2292. Anytime. I answer my phone no matter what time it is. I always answer my phone. So check us out online. It's a really cool website.
Well, we want to thank you, brother, for coming and blessing us with your presence.
I appreciate you, man. Yeah.
Pleasure meeting you.
I'm Chris Robinson.
Rayvon Matchin.
Julie Parker.
Yeah.